Greetings out there in YouTube land. This is Morris Man, and as always, I thank you guys for coming to my channel. Before I start or get into the video, I want to say this. You don't know what you don't know. That's one of my favorite sayings. I never assume anything, therefore that's why I feel the need to post videos like I'm about to post, which I've done in the past, just to make people aware of, you know, the behind the scenes of how things done, because I get anywhere from 75 to 100 requests a day. You know, people say, Morris, man, could you do this song for me? Or how about teaching me this? And here's the problem with that. I got over 30,000 subscribers, and I do have a tabbing service. If you have a specific song or songs you want to learn how to play, go through the tabbing service. It's $15 a song, 2-song minimum. And I know people don't realize that, you know, I get that many requests and it's just physically impossible for me to do it. And my father had a saying, you know, he said, hey, if you're willing to ask for it, you should be willing to pay for it. You know, just that simple. But I understand some people don't realize that I got all these people that request stuff and I just can't fill it even if I charge you. And then it would be unfair because there are some people that go through my tabbing service on a regular basis. If, you know, it's unfair to them that I would do this for a group of people for free and then these other people pay me. And I just want to basically kind of send out a shot to some of the people that have patronized the service, and I appreciate it. James Smith. It started with James Smith because years ago when I first started, James said, hey, I got some songs I need to learn, Morris, man. Could you teach me? And I'll pay you, you know, because you deserve to be paid for your time, you know. You pay a man for his labor, you know. So I said, okay, appreciate it. And that's kind of how we got started. And Andre Cotton, who's been a very big supporter of my channel on a regular basis, he got stuff that he want me to teach him how to play, and I teach him. He paid me. Eddie Brown. Eddie's been here from day one. I mean, many years ago, Eddie used to send me these lists. I need all these songs. I'm like, cool, you know, appreciate it. You know, and still, you know, he still send me lists, and I appreciate you, Mr. Brown. Appreciate you all you guys. Curtis Thatcher. I've known Curtis for years in California. From time to time, you know, Curtis wanted requests. You know, he paid me for the service. Gregory, Jennifer, Jamal Bay, Disco Dan, one of my biggest supporters. Appreciate you, sir. James Gardner. I do a lot of bass stuff for James, and I hope things are going well with you. Hope you're feeling better. William Jones, who's recently moving to Kenya. I appreciate the birthday donation that you sent and the tab request that I've done for you. Michael McDaniel, just to name a few. So, you know, again, it would be unfair for those people and other people that pay me for me to do it for another group for free, the same service. And again, I know people don't understand or realize that, and that's why I post videos like this. Because every now and then, well, let me just say this first. How this works, you know, when you, because I got two different categories when I post, guitar chord lessons and play along. When I do play alongs, it's just me playing along, because what I'm doing, I cannot put across the screen. Is usually riffs. And then I have guitar chord lessons, meaning I'm teaching you the chords. The chords is the lesson. There's some people that think I'm teaching them how to play the guitar while I'm playing the song. It's two different animals. If you don't know how to play, you got to go learn how to play first. You know, I got DVD downloads where I can teach you how to play the rhythm guitar the right way, you know, because you don't want to have, you know, half stepping doing this. You know, sometimes, like I told you, I get people to say, when are you going to do the lesson? That was the lesson. I'm just giving you the chords. That's what I do. I'm not trying to teach you how to play your guitar in the video. You know, I don't do this, put your finger here, put your finger there, and put your finger there stuff, you know. I teach you how to do that and why you do it and what you know or what you have under your finger at any time. You can say, this is a G major chord. This is a D7 chord. This is a suspended fourth, you know. This is you know, a minor 7 chord, you know, instead of me just giving you finger placements and you trying to memorize this stuff, you know. It's just, you don't want to do that, you know. So this is what I do. And I try to make it simple for everybody. You know, I try to explain what I do and how I do it and why I do it. Because again, there's some people that don't realize that I get anywhere from 75 to 100 requests a day. Could you do this for me, Morris, man? Or teach me this song, you know? And they don't understand or don't know that 99 other people ask for the same thing you asked for today. And I just can't, it's physically impossible for me to do all this, even if I charge you, you know? And every now and then, well, whenever I post a video like this, I got to include this story, and forgive me for those who've heard this story before, but it ties in with this perfectly. There was a gentleman that was looking for Manic for him to teach him a song. The way that Manic channel was set up, you can't leave him a comment and you can't inbox him. You can't reach him. And he set it up that way to politely say that I don't do requests. And he said that on his channel, quote unquote. I only do what's near and dear to my heart, unquote, So he used to sometimes send me requests from other people, say, well, Morrisman, I know you do all this stuff. And I don't do all that stuff. I just kind of do some 60s, stuff. I don't really do all this other stuff. And I was honored that he asked me, and I've done some of them, because I've learned a lot from him. So the gentleman couldn't reach Manic. So he contacted me on my Facebook page. He said, I can't find Manic. I got a song I want to learn. Could you teach me? I'm like, absolutely. But there's a Tabb Service and you have to go through it, and it's $15 a song. And when I told him that, never mind. I can do it myself. Why didn't you do that? Well, why didn't you do that in the first place before you came to me and looking for Manic? There's some people that got a sense of self-entitlement, just because they actually think they can get it. I'm like, I don't know what makes you think that you're so special and everybody else isn't, and I'm going to set an hour of my time for you. I don't even know you, don't even like you, And that's just the realization, because there's some things that I do that, people don't realize how much time that it takes, because again, it takes anywhere, when you see those chord lesson videos, it takes anywhere from an hour to 2 hours to do that. It takes me maybe 10 minutes to learn a song. Then I got to record it. Then I got to put it in Sony editing. Then I got to put the graphics up there. Then I got to render. That takes anywhere from an hour to 2 hours of my day. And I've had people just recently, a guy asked me, could I do 2 songs? I'm like, sure, 15 songs, $15 a song, 2 songs minimum. Didn't hear from them. I'm like, I don't have 6 hours of time to give you. I mean, I'm sorry. I don't have 2 hours to give you, because it would be unfair for me to give you 2 hours for free and these other people pay me. And, and I try to just, lay it out there so people can totally understand, you know what, Morris, man, I didn't even think about that. I appreciate what you just, conveyed to me, because now I understand, that there are other people that asked, and there's a whole lot of other people that asked. And then, like I told you, my father had a saying, if you're willing to ask for it, you should be willing to pay for it, just that simple. So if you guys are interested in learning a Pacific song, go through the Tabb Service, $15 a song, 2 song minimum. If you don't have 2 songs, I'll just do 1 for you, because if you don't have 2, that's fine. And then within 7 hours, I'll either post it on YouTube or send it to your email, and you can download it to your computer. If you're interested in learning how to play the rhythm guitar, click on the link down here. I'll send you a download. It's only $40. It's a 7-hour lesson course, and I teach you what you need to know, and I don't teach you what you don't need to know and waste your money. Because the last time I checked, music lessons are like $60 an hour. That's $60 per week, 4 times a week, which is what, $260. That's a lot of money. That's a car note. But for only $40, I teach you straight to the chase how to play, how to record charts, and at some point in time, how to hear and tabulate like I do. I got a pretty good ear. I get requests all around the world from people that want me, to tab songs for them. And within 5 minutes, I'm like, I'm done. And I just got to put it in Sony editing for you. And it's like, how do you do this so quickly? There's a system. And I teach you the system in DVD number 7. I devote an entire video. Is it 7? It's one of them. I got 7 of them. But I teach you how to do it, how I learned, because I kind of figured it out, because I'm like, man, nobody never told me this. And I'm like, this is the way to do it, because I had the advantage. I was a bass player first. And a lot of people don't realize that the relationship between the bass player and the guitar player or the keyboard player is so close and so tight. In one of the videos, I entitled it, the bass player is the guitar player's best friend. And in the video, I explain to you why. It's very important, because once you grasp this concept, you can play anything. My channel's a testament to that. Not only I play R&B, soul, funk, pop, folk, I play show tunes, I play jazz, I play rap stuff, because once you learn what I teach you in the video, You know, in the lesson, you can play anything, you know, just about anything. You know, 'cause I got over 4,000 videos stretched over 2 channels, you know, and I teach you what I do, how I do it. It doesn't take an extremely long amount of time. And I'm going to say this and sign off. I get into this debate with these people that are, I call them theory heads, where the theory is more important than the plan, and they want to sit around and talk about music. I'm here to play, okay? I'm not here to discuss music. You know, I'm not here to sit and get into a 2-hour debate about theory and it should be in this key and you should do this. You know, no two players play the same, but there's some people who expect you to play just like that dude on the record. You know, I try to come close to it, but I got my own flair, and I want to sometimes display that. Not so much where you can't recognize the song, you know, by no means. You know, I'm pretty disciplined when it comes to that because I'm a studio musician. You know, I'm not allowed to, you know, they're not paying me to just do your own thing, Morris. Man, like, no, dude, here's the sheet music, and this is what we want. This is what we're paying for. I got you. You know, you're not gonna get any extra stuff because the musician is the backdrop. The vocal is just the centerpiece. And there's some people that don't understand that. It's like, it's not about me or the guitar player or the keyboard player or the drummer. It's about that dude with that mic in his face. You know, that's what this is about. Unless your name is on the marquee. You know, like Lenny Williams. Was it Lenny Williams? Lenny White in 29. Lenny White was the drummer. You know, and he had various singers on his projects, you know, and it's very rare that you run into that where the lead guy is not the singer or the front piece. But, you know, if it's your band, whether what instrument you play, yeah, your name on the marquee. So you can do all this and ain't nobody looking and tripping, you know, because it's your name on that marquee. You know, your name is on the record. You know, so I'm going to stand up now. So if you guys are interested in a specific song, go through the Tabb Service. You know, you send me $15 or $30 if it's 2 songs to my PayPal right there. And within 7 hours, I have both of your songs either posted or sent to your email. If you want to learn how to play the rhythm guitar the right way instead of sitting on the internet watching dude fingers. I can't see your fingers, Morris, man. Your hand's too big. Stick the camera over here. Turn it over here. Turn it down a little bit so we can see it. If you're interested in learning how to play the rhythm guitar, click on that link right there. I can send you the download today, only $40. It's a 7-hour course. And if you just practice what I teach you in the videos, you'll be able to play rhythm and play it well, you know. Till next time, take care. Thanks for watching.